Hi everyone, I hope you're well. I'm really excited to share my new journal with you, but first I wanted to do a quick flip of the one that I'm about to finish before I introduce the new one. So, this journal I bought at Barnes& and Noble years ago, and I kind of just had it on my bookshelf and was too scared to use it because I thought it was too fancy and too expensive. Like, I literally probably bought it 10 years ago. So I finally decided that I didn't care how much it cost anymore and that I wanted to use it. I bought these tabs from a shop that I found on Amazon. I don't like the way that I spaced it because I left a spot for the tie that was a little bit too big. I should have put the April because the June over here is tucked behind the May, whereas the other ones are all spaced out really well. It is stuck on there and I can't move it at this point. So you see I left a big gap there and I shouldn't have done that. And I'm wondering if I should have waited to put tabs in until the journal was done, because what would have happened if I'd gone till July? So if you put tabs on yours to mark months and you have a suggestion on how I can do that better going forward, I'd appreciate it. Part of me feels like I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it. I saw someone on a YouTube video do washi tape in the front of their journal, and I thought, and the front and the back, and I thought that was a fantastic idea. And it was a big pain in the butt. Took me all night, and I don't know if I am going to do that again. It does look pretty, but it was a pain until the tape actually got better stuck to the paper. It was kind of bubbling up, but after the journal was shut for a couple days, now it's flat and everything is stuck in place. So I started this journal on December 28th, 2022, and I thought I would just do a quick flip through with you. Most of what I put in my journal is just writing. I don't do a lot of really fancy stuff, so it'll be a quick flip through. This is 90-pound paper. Playing with some stamps and stickers occasionally here and there. Lots of writing. I put washi tape on the edges of all the paper before I started in it. I find that is a really good way to kind of break the ice with a brand new journal. Lots of writing. A doodle that I started but never finished. It was supposed to be a Knightsbridge. A daydream that I had if I won that $1 billion lottery about how I was going to design my estate with my horses, barns, and a little cottage for my mom. Sometimes I'll cut out like things from the food that I eat. Lots of little to-do list things in here. My birthday. My lottery, so I could try to win that $1 billion, which I didn't, obviously. Writing all different color inks. The 90-pound paper is pretty good. It won't allow you to watch with or write with a Sharpie because it'll bleed through. But most different of the lighter markers is fine. It doesn't really bleed through at all. February. Lots and lots of writing. into March. Sometimes I stick things in my journal that I think I might use later, and I don't always get around to it, so I end up with loose stuff. Really need to pull all that stuff out for another journal. I think from December to now, I may have only written one or missed 2 days. So this is me trying to use the Sharpie, and as you can see, it bled through pretty bad. Makes it hard here. That's all from the page before. I don't like that, but I really like Sharpies, but I don't like the way they bleed through the paper. There is a past version of you that would be so proud of the growth and progress that you have made. It's a quote that I saw in one of the Reels videos on Facebook. Into April. Took a little time to be fancy on that page with some inks. And that's washi tape with butterflies. That's washi tape. Lots of writing. Went on to our Harper's Ferry with my dad and his wife, and gotten a brochure. Cut a little picture from the brochure out and stuck it in there. Oh, that's a flower from my yard. I taped it down with just regular tape. If you ever stuck flowers into your journal, then do they keep their color for a long time? Rainy days, you'll find that I put these rainy splotches on there. Then May, when I started counting steps, so there's lots of little things about the steps that I've gotten. I did a flip through of my May pages. If you wanted to check that out, I had to posted that video up. That was a piece of junk mail from Capital One where I just cut it, and I like the little envelope. That's when I got my little sprocket printer and started printing out pictures. Some of my journals. That was the first time I actually did the month in review. That was in the May video that I did. It was a lot of fun. And then starts this month, which is June. So I wrote about the fires that were going on in Canada. We had a lot of smoke here in West Virginia. Actually triggered, I have a rare lung disease called pulmonary sarcoidosis, and I finally just now have started to breathe right, but it was a pretty feeling short of breath for the last couple weeks. This was a watercolor marker, and it bled through the several pages, which I didn't mind because I was still writing about the fires. But so this paper definitely doesn't hold up to watercolor very well. Went to a couple places with my mom, some antique stores, and she was teaching me how to use gouache because she's an artist. Taking pictures of some flowers in my garden. And my mom and I went to a little place called Stony Brook Farm, and I had my very first scone. We went hiking at one of the state parks. Did my first little tip-in this entire journal. That was from the bag of one of the antique stores that we went to called Needful Things. It's located in Charlestown, West Virginia. I used the bag here and there on a couple pages. Right there. My son came home from college for the summer. So there's another YouTube journaler that I like to listen to, Megan. And she had posted a video 2 months ago. And one of the things she said was, would there ever be room for me to succeed in this world? And that really spoke to me, because I think we've all thought that, especially when you're artistic and you're trying to put yourself out there and do what you love and try to make a business out of it, whether it's creating stickers, collages, doing the journaling in general. So it really spoke to me. So I made a little neurographic art with her quote. Some more of that bag. And then we have until yesterday. So I literally have a couple pages left, and this journal will be completely done. So now to introduce my brand new journal, which I'm super excited about. This is a Moleskine journal that was bought for me by my mom. It's just a Moleskine, the 400-page extended version with a hardback cover and no lines on the inside. This on the front is something that my mom drew for me. It's a large picture, so I printed out a photo of it, and I'm going to a sticker shop later in this week to see if I can get them to actually do this for me so that I can stick it permanently to the front of this journal. But I wanted this as a placeholder. I work in the security field, so it's a little security with pink handcuffs. It's a Zentangle inspired art. When my mom came to, before that, I spent some time and went ahead and put the washi tape on the edges. I really enjoy doing that because it kind of breaks the ice for me on a new journal. My mom stopped by to visit me recently. I handed her this journal and told her I would like her to either write or doodle something in it for me and then give it back. So she gave it back to me the other day, and it has this little drawing in it. So these are my initials. That's my house, my little puppy Gibbs, my kitty Ziva. There's our kitty Ash. She's very, very shy and hides. You will not see him when you come to visit because he won't come out until everybody's gone. That's all. It's some journals, my wind chimes that are on my front porch. There's my hubby drinking a cup of coffee. I really love sunflowers. I have a sunflower stained glass window in my studio, and I've been trying to grow sunflowers in my garden. And out on my front porch, I have a little stepped shelf with potted plants on it right by the front door. And my hanging baskets of flowers sometimes drop little flower petals on the front porch, so she put those on there. So that was a really amazing little doodle that she put in my journal for me. She's getting ready to reopen up her Etsy shop. I guess it had been inactive for so long that they had closed it. And I told her that I would love for her to do some stickers or printables of her artwork that I can start. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera there. So that I could put some more of that stuff in my journal and that she could put it on her Etsy shop. So I'm hoping she's actually working on that now when we were talking earlier. This paper is only 70-pound paper, so it is a lot thinner than my last one. I'm going to have to be a lot more careful on the pens that I use, and I'm going to put some stickers on the back. So this is my brand new journal that I'll be using in the next couple days. I'll update you once I get the final thing put on the front when I go see that sticker shop later. But yeah, this is going to be my brand new journal starting in the next couple days. I can't wait. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you. I hope you're inspired, and I'd love for you to comment and tell me what you're currently working on. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. And you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.